bikers and other gangs who all wanted their cut. All that came to an end under my boss, Vito Rizzuto.
Who was Vito Rizzuto, the Giangotti from Canada? Vito Rizzuto was the boss of the Rizzuto crime family from the 1970s to 2006, known as the Montreal Teflon Don. According to law enforcement officials, Rizzuto oversaw a criminal empire that imported and distributed tons of heroin, cocaine and hashish in Canada, laundered hundreds of millions of dollars, lent out millions through loan sharking operations, and provided hands-on relief from illegal gambling, fraud and contract killings. Succeeding Nicolo Rizzuto and preceding Deacon Gardiner, he proceeded over the unification of Montreal's organized crime into one unified crime syndicate in 1996, until his imprisonment in 2006. Vito Rizzuto was born in Sicily on 21 February 1946, the son of Nicolo Rizzuto and Libertina Mano. His family emigrated to Canada in 1954, and his father became an associate of the Cotroni crime family, a Sicilian family which sought to expand in operations into North America. Rizzuto married Giovanna Camilleri in 1966 and had 3 children, including Nicolo Rizzuto Jr. His oldest son, Leonardo Rizzuto, who later became the family boss during the 1980s. Vito Rizzuto took over the leadership of the Rizzuto crime family, which emerged as the city's pre-eminent crew after a gang war between the city, Sicilian and Calabrian mafia factions and the death of Milano crime family soldier Paolo Violi, who had been placed in charge of the city's mafia. Rizzuto turned Montreal into the North American prime port of entry for drug shipments to New York City, Boston, Philadelphia and other northeastern cities. While law enforcement authorities considered the Rizzutos to be merely a banana crew in Canada, Rizzuto was in charge of more than 1 million square miles of Quebec and Ontario, including major cities as the US border crossing. He expanded his reach by collaborating with Joseph Massino to kill Banano Capo, Philip Caglione, Dominic Trinchera and El Indeligato. On May 5, 1981, Rizzuto and Salvatore Vito were the gunmen. And in 1996 he convinced the Devil Kings, MC under Jack Spilotro, the Haitian mob under Papa Lou and the Irish mob to work together under his leadership, as he had the police and political connections that turned alliance of gangs into the united rulers of Montreal's underworld and drug smuggling operations. In 2004, Rizzuto was indicted by a Brooklyn grand jury in relation to racketeering conspiracy charges, including loan sharking and murder. In relation to the 3 capos murder on August 17, 2006, he was extradited to the United States and he accepted the plea bargain in May 2007 before the case went to trial. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison and fined $250,000, and he only served 5 years. He was released on October 5, 2012 and moved back to Montreal until he inherited a much weakened family. His eldest son, Nico, his consigliere Paolo Renda and his father Nicolo were all murdered by his enemies. From 2012 to 2014, Rizzuto oversaw the elimination of many of his rivals, assisted by his right-hand man, Deacon Gardiner, who had served as acting boss during his imprisonment. However, Rizzuto injured Gardiner by shunning him due the family debts on Gardiner's watch, so Gardiner had Rizzuto poisoned on December 23, 2013. Rizzuto's official cause of death was pneumonia, caused by lung cancer, but autopsy was never performed on him, leaving his cause of death in suspicion. His life is portrayed in the series Bad Blood, played by Anthony LaPaglia.